What's up, people? It's Michael Okoro, Limitless Mike. I'm back, just giving a little bit more advice, a little bit more tips on how you can build, grow, start your clothing brand, or just make money with clothing, or actually forget making all the money, just how you can make your own clothing, even if you just want it for you personally, blah blah blah. Today this video specifically gonna be about getting blanks, getting blank t-shirts, where you can get them, how to get them, for cheap, how to get them for the high, all that. So if you're not interested in that, click off. Like this, but just click off. And if you are interested in that, you're in the right place. But let's just get right into it. So there's a lot of places that you can get blanks, and let's say you have a design or an idea, you may not even need to get blanks. You can go to your screen printer and they can get blanks. They're gonna know all these places and they're gonna know how to get blanks for you. But if you want to use a specific blank, or if you want to just test some shirts, here's just a few websites that you can use to, test out some blanks and see some stuff. The first one that I'm gonna say is Blank Style. They have a wide range of t-shirts, sweatshirts, pants, hoodies, hats. They basically have everything that you can need. They have a lot of the brands that people like Bella Canvas, Gildan, Cotton Heritage, and they just have so much more. So I'm gonna put that on the screen, but just be sure to check out Blank Style. The next one, this one's a sneaky one that I've really been fucking with lately, and that is Clothing Shop Online. They have some different brands than what Blank Style has. Both of these sites have quality stuff, but this one just has a different selection. So definitely check them out as well. Another one, a big distributor of t-shirts, hats, hoodies, everything except for jeans, but they got everything else, is going to be Sanmar. On this site and on some other sites, what you'll have to do is make an account. You'll have to have a reseller permit. There's sites where you're going to need to really be incorporated, have a reseller permit, and have some a business license, something like that. And Sanmar's one of them, Alpha Broder's one of them, and then there's going to be other sites like the first ones, the Clothing Shop Online and Blank Style, where you don't need anything. All you got to do is have a debit card or a gift card, and you can get some shirts. But back on it, Sanmar, they're a huge supplier of shirts. They do have good prices. You can get, on all these sites, you can get small quantities, 1, 2, 3 shirts, all the way up to thousands, hundreds of thousands of t-shirts once you get to that level. I'm not there yet, but we'll be there soon. The next one, this one's kind of a sleeper, but you can go on Alibaba, you can go on AliExpress. There's some new wholesale sites coming from Mexico, and some even in the United States, even Amazon. If you set up an Amazon business account, they'll help you with this. But yeah, you can just go to Alibaba or AliExpress or DHgate. On these sites, you're gonna have to do a little bit more research, because it's coming from China, or if it's coming from Mexico or anywhere, it's harder. If you mess up, you're gonna be more stuck, because let's say you order the right thing, you don't measure, or you're not really paying attention, and once that thing gets to your house, once that package gets there, it's you can't really just send this thing back to China. It's gonna be so much work that it's not gonna be as worth it. So if you do work with getting blanks from overseas, you just really have to pay attention, and it's always good on all these sites. It's always good to get a sample. When I first started out, I would just be ordering big quantities. I don't know why, but now it's shit. If I think it was because I didn't have a lot of money, but now it's I'll just order 2 or 3. I'll pay the shipping. Before I used to be trying to get free shipping, but now I don't really care about it as much. I'll just get my 3, and once I test them, once I know how they're gonna how they feel, the weight of them, how they are in the wash. Then if I like them, I can order more or not. So really just try to sample. I've even ordered stuff on Alibaba, and I've done the same thing. I ordered 1 or 2 and I just waited however long it took me to get there. Like, I just waited that while and then went back and ordered more. So a quick tip to success is sample, 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 sample. Get samples. Don't just order 20 or 50 or 100 or 1,000. Like, get it, feel it, make sure that you like it before you get into quantities. My next tip on this subject is going to be just to read the description and pay attention to the description. So when you're starting out, you might want to go with a cheap option, of course, especially maybe not if you're starting out, but if you don't have a lot of money, if you're young, if you're 15, 16, 17, 20, whatever, like you're not trying to just cash out, drop the bag, but just know this tip. The cheaper the price, like some of these places have dollar t-shirts, then you're about to get a cheap t-shirt. And then the more higher the price, more than likely the more higher quality t-shirt. And depending on what your price point is, depending on what type of brand you want to have, you're gonna go for that quality. So make sure that you're getting a quality blank so that people aren't upset once they get their shirt or they don't like how it fits. So just, really pay attention. One thing that I learned over time is the weight of a t-shirt. So if you go into Zumiez and you buy a shirt at a Zumiez, those Zumiez shirts are high quality and they're heavyweight t-shirts. If you get a shirt from Supreme or Bape or Palace or, really anyone who's doing it big in this t-shirt game, they're using heavyweight t-shirts. If you were to put the shirt on a scale, it'd be like 10 ounces or something, but if you go to some of these sites, you can see shirts for 4 ounces, 3 ounces, and that is a huge difference. So just depending on what style you're going for and your price point, try to get a 6 ounce, 7 ounce shirt. You can even just look up wholesale 10 ounce shirts, 8 ounce shirts, 7 ounce shirts, and that'll lead you down the road, closer to that higher quality brand if that's what you're going for. What else? I think that's really it. My last tip, I'm just gonna give you some of the brands that I like to work with. Some of my favorite brands to work with are Cotton Heritage. They have really good blank tees, like big heavyweight tees, super high quality. I've gotten a lot of compliments on them, and they're good for printing. They're good for direct to garment as well as screen print, and the same for their hoodies and their t-shirts. Now what I do, like I said, I try to get the 6 and 7 ounce t-shirts. Those are my favorite. Gildan is low-key good. A lot of people talk stuff about Gildan. I even have talked stuff about Gildan, but if you do some research and you actually look, Gildan has, a lot of different styles of t-shirts. So if you start to get into their more heavyweight, higher quality shirts, you can find a good one. So there's Cotton Heritage, there's Gildan, Bella Canvas. That's a new emerging brand. They do a lot of I would say like modern millennial type of t-shirts, like slim cut, slim arm action t-shirts, but they're very quality. And last but not least, Hanes. Like Hanes and Gildan, if you don't know what you're doing, they will serve you some BS. They'll serve you, a McDonald's chicken quality t-shirt, but they can also have a good one like Hanes Beefy Tees. That's a good thick t-shirt that will bounce back in the wash, and it just feels really good. So my top 4 are my top 4 are Cotton Heritage, Bella Canvas, Gildan if you pick the right one, and then Hanes Beefy Tee if you pick that. And those are my tips on just a couple places where you can get some blanks. Once again, you can get them to print them, you can get them and take them to your screen printer. That's what I usually do. You can even just source a couple of these and just have the flyest, best white tees in the game, the highest quality white tees. You throw on your chain and white tees for the summer. You just get them online there. But yeah, that's all. Once again, it's Michael O. I'll have another video for y'all later. Y'all all have a blessed day. Follow me at Limitless Mike and at the Limitless Company. Peace.